Hello viewers, I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for your time. You're watching 284 Media. The Public Service of the Virgin Islands will be observing Public Service Wellness Month in October. I'm joined by two officers who are helping to organize these activities. They are Carice Hoyt and Shade Blackman. They're going to break down the activities for us as well as how the public can participate. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Yo, everything good there?
Aye. This thing got me one way, daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Viewers, welcome back. As promised, I'm joined by Miss Carice Hoyt and Miss Shade Blackman. Ladies, I want to thank you so much for your time and welcome to our studios.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
You're most welcome. As I mentioned, the Public Service of the Virgin Islands will be observing Public Service Wellness Month in the month of October. Now, of course, we have a very large public service across the Virgin Islands, and believe it or not, persons fail to realize the importance of wellness even within the public service. I'm going to begin with Ms. Hoyt. Can you just put into perspective the month of activities for us and the purpose of Public Service Wellness Month?
Okay, so the purpose, I think wellness within the Virgin Islands is a very big issue. I think we're too focused on like reactive healthcare, not the proactivity of being well and being healthy. So the EAP and the Department of Human Resources put this together to ensure that our public officers are being mindful of their wellness, being mindful of their health, being proactive in those endeavors. So our range of activities thus far for the month is very all-encompassing of like, you know, mental wellness, physical wellness. It starts off on October 3rd, we have a wellness fair put together by Ms. Blackman, and it features a lot of healthcare professionals within the Virgin Islands. We also have some commercial businesses coming to speak and showcase how their products and how it contributes to wellness. For example, we also have some persons from our hospital, from the Social Security Board, offering advice on benefits and healthcare like that. We also have throughout the month some challenges that encourage or promote healthy living options. We also have a scavenger hunt plan and a community walk.
Wonderful. Ms. Blackman, can you go in a bit more detail about the wellness fair?
Sure. As we spoke, it will take place on October 3rd in the Norlud Park from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. As Ms. Hoyt said, we'll have different wellness categories ranging from dental health. We'll have Smile Dental Spa. The Red Cross will be on site doing CPR demonstrations as well as first aid trainings. The BVI Diabetes Association will be there to do vital signs. We have DDM with emergency preparedness, the fire and rescue services with their fire safety tips. There's tons of wellness categories. We'll have a few demonstrations by a chef, Ashley Miller. She'll be doing a smoothie demonstration. And Miss Donisha Maduru Finley, she'll be also doing a fitness demonstration. So there's lots in store for you, prizes to win. So I do encourage everybody to come out and, you know, just participate, support the cause.
Beautiful. Now, ladies, of course, this month is targeted at public service wellness, which is specific to the public service. But I do understand that there are avenues for the general public outside of the public service to participate. Tell me about that.
Okay, I can start with the daily challenges. So the daily challenges for the entire month, we have Meatless Monday. We're encouraging everybody to go meatless, completely meatless. No flesh, no fish, no white meat, red meat. We have take the stairs Tuesdays. We encourage everybody, instead of taking the elevator, take the stairs. We have workout Wednesdays. This would be the highlight of the daily challenges, as every Wednesday we'll have a different type of workout activity offered to the public service and the wider public. We have aerobics, yoga on the beach. We have a step class, just different forms of physical fitness. So that's Workout Wednesday. Then on Thursday, Thirsty Thursdays, that's water. Yes, so we encourage you to drink at least 1 gallon of water. And then lastly, Friday is Fruit Friday. We encourage you to eat more fruits. Smoothies are also welcomed, are also encouraged, yeah, so that's our daily challenges, and we do encourage the wider public to participate. We will be giving prizes at the end of the month for the person that's most consistent with the daily challenges. So we do encourage you to check in when you post on Facebook, hashtag Catch the Wellness Wave, hashtag tag Government of the Virgin Islands, and then we also have the number for our EAP officer at the Department of Human Resources, where you can also forward pictures via WhatsApp.
Beautiful. Well, I'm going to tell you guys both, I love the concept. Meatless Monday. I'm going to do my best. I'm really going to try. That one might be a bit difficult for me, but I think everything else for me should be a breeze. Miss Hoyt, when we think of wellness across the spectrum, of course, we have been through quite a bit in the territory of the Virgin Islands, not only in the past few months, but if we date back as far back as 2017, the hurricanes, a lot of public officers work tirelessly. They work tirelessly without recognition, without thanks from and appreciation from the general public. What do you say to the rest of the Virgin Islands community as it pertains to their interaction with public officers who are more than likely, more often, under an immense level of stress?
I think we often take our public sector for granted. These are people who their job is to serve, and serve often, like you mentioned, without recognition. I think working within any capacity, the same challenges that you face on your job in the private sector or whether you're working for yourself, the public officers have to deal with those same challenges, sometimes often tenfold. I think it will be a bit ignorant to try to ignore that, within our public sector, there may be things that are a bit more difficult in comparison to those persons who work privately. And I think having events that cater towards ensuring that the wellness and the well-being of our public officers is sustained I think it's very important.
Wonderful. And of course, finally, I want to ask you both to appeal to not only public officers, but the general public to participate in the month-long activities. Of course, you have a full calendar of events, which can be, of course, viewed via the Government of the Virgin Islands website. But I want you to encourage the persons not only to try their best to live a healthier lifestyle, but particularly Public Service Wellness Month. Speak to the public officers and the wider community in participating. And then before we go, I'd like one of you to give us your social media handles once again for the government, for persons who want to make sure that they're staying up to date with your announcements, as well as if they want to participate with the various challenges.
Okay, so for ensuring community involvement, I would really encourage everyone to come out and attend the walk. The walk is scheduled for October 15th, which is a Saturday. And it's really a community endeavor. We have participants, volunteers from Red Cross ensuring that we have a safe walk. Our walk starts at the DDM office and it continues down to Prospect Reef. We're going to take the roundabout and walk to Port Purcell roundabout and then head back at the DDM. It's a community project because we've also partnered with Gender Affairs to also bring some awareness about domestic violence. And I think it's really important because we've also reached out to the high school to get some participation for some of our students to get community service hours. So we've really made it a community, we've provided capacity for the community to become involved. Our scavenger hunt is probably a bit more excluded, focusing primarily on the public officers, but our workout Wednesdays and the challenge that we have is open to everyone. The Government of the Virgin Islands will have these things uploaded on their page, so you can go to Facebook at Government of the Virgin Islands. If you're also in the public sector, you should be receiving emails via the government's email hub, their intranet, for example, and you could just check with the EAP. I know some of our Yeah, I know some of our partnering organizations will also be sharing some of the information. For example, I will be sharing this information on the BVI SSB Facebook page. So that's at BVI SSB if you're interested or looking for another avenue to get information about the events.
And Taurus Boy will also be sharing on this end.
Wonderful. Ladies, I want to thank you, of course, not only for coming, but of course for your efforts in putting together the month-long activities. I wish you much success in Public Service Wellness Month. Have a beautiful rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, viewers. That's all the time we have. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.